I'm working on a list counting down the best Cars diecast of 2023, decided by all of you. So make sure you check out the link in the pinned comment to vote for the best new release and re-release of 2023. Answers will be used in an upcoming video. Thank you. At last, we've come to the end of the Disney 100 anniversary line. A beautiful line of sleek, statuesque, platinum silver cars. One of my all-time favorite special edition lines we've ever gotten in the Cars diecast line. Unfortunately, though, Mater here is easily my least favorite of the line. While, of course, you can't do a Cars line, especially one celebrating the series or celebrating, the company it comes from, without Mater, I just wish they'd used regular Mater instead of brand new Mater. Whenever we get a metallic variant of Mater, it tends to be a variant of brand new Mater instead. I always assumed that was because Mater is so many different colors, so many different shades of rusty brown and blue and stuff like that, so they couldn't just easily pick a color and make it metallic like they could for another car, right? Here's metallic Miguel Camino. They just change the yellow to a metallic color and don't change any of the rest of it. With Mater, his color is very inconsistent, so they can't really do that, so typically they choose brand new Mater. So usually I'm fine with it. But in the case of this car, I don't really think that matters, as every Cars character, regardless of who they are, have been fully changed to silver. Every single part of them is silver except for one part. So I much would have preferred if we got a fully silver regular Mater. I think it would have been a much better choice, and also, we're celebrating Disney and the Cars series, so why are we celebrating with a Mater that's based on only one scene Mater appears in? Regardless, I think it's still a very good-looking car, and like I said, you can't have a line without Mater. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today, we're finally going to be taking a look at Disney 100 Mater, so let's get started. For one last time, we've got all these other Pixar characters on the side of the packaging. On the back, you can see the rest of the line. I've now reviewed all of these guys. Now, let's crack this guy out of the package and take a closer look at him. I said this Mater is my least favorite of the line. For a line I like this much, it really doesn't mean all that much, because I still think he looks pretty solid. There he is. Alright, so here is Mater out of the package, and yeah, he still looks pretty good. I thought I wouldn't like the hood. Each of these cars has one part of them changed to be the same color they usually are. So in the case of Mater, or I guess brand new Mater, they kept his hood metallic blue. It is a slightly different shade of blue than it usually is. Again, they made it metallic. And I thought I really wouldn't like it. I really didn't like how Sally looked with the blue hood. In the case of Mater, I much would have preferred if they made the Tow Mater Towing and Salvage logo be the part they kept. I think the best cars in this line are the ones where they just have a little piece of them changed to that other color, a little piece of them kept on, like Doc still having Fabulous Hudson Hornet written on his side, or Ramon still having the flame design on his side. I think I much would have preferred if Mater still had that Tow Mater Towing and Salvage logo there in metallic blue instead of the hood, but I understand why they may have not done that, because it isn't really all that much, it's not very much text, but I think I would have preferred that, or at least I did think I was going to prefer that, but now seeing this guy out of the package, I think he looks pretty solid. While, again, it's not my ideal design, and I would have preferred a non-brand new Mater with the Tow Mater Towing and Salvage logo written instead of the hood being here in blue. I still think it looks good, and it looks a lot better than I thought it would. Honestly, looking at this makes me think Sally may be my least favorite in the line, which I don't want to say, because I do like that Sally, but I think that Mater pulls off having his hood a different color much better than Sally, especially because we know that Mater's hood eventually comes off, right? And that when it's back on him, when he tows it back on him, it is still this sort of blue color, so I think it fits just because we know Mater's hood as being this separate removable part versus Sally, where it looks like she was painted all silver and then her hood was painted blue for no discernible reason. I really like the expression of him here. Pretty typical for a brand new Mater, but just really like how it turned out, and it is nice seeing all 4 of Mater's lights and both of his headlights intact down here. The plastic parts of Mater are actually pretty consistent in color with the metal parts. That was something I was a little concerned about. I was worried that they wouldn't make the plastic parts as like shiny, and while of course metallic plastic will never be as shiny as metallic metal, metal is in the name, of course, I think it still looks good, and it still looks very, very consistent. There have been times in the past where the plastic parts of a car don't really line up with the coloring of the metal parts of the car. Look at Speed Demon, for example. That's my Bat car custom. I saw it laying upside down. I was like, oh, it's Speed Demon. It's not, but it is the same deal, where the body of the car is this color and the rest is that color, and it just doesn't line up. In the case of Mater, I am very happy to see that it does all line up pretty well. On the back, we've got nothing, none of the caution stripes, no license plate. I would have loved if they did the caution stripes on the back in metallic blue. That would have looked so clean. There's a look at the other side, and finally, there's a look at the base. It's been quite the journey with these Disney 100 cars. Early last year, around March, April, I found 4 of the 6, and I never found the other 2, and eventually got them as gifts for Christmas. So it's been quite a while since we started this journey of reviewing the Disney 100 cars, and like I said at the beginning of this video, this is one of my all-time favorite special edition Cars diecast lines. I don't think we're ever going to see anything like it again, unless the Cars diecast line lasts for over 100 years and we have a Disney 200 line. And if that happens, can we please get an anniversary Fillmore and Sarge this time? That'd be really nice. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know who your favorite Disney 100 car is in the comments. I think mine is still probably either Flo or Doc. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.